The best lead generation techniques for insurance agents. My company is responsible for just about 10,000 insurance agents that have signed up to our system the last couple of years, and our goal is to have these people make money. At the very, very top, you notice it says leads. We'll click leads. It's also listed at the very, very bottom, sales tools. I'll click here right at the top. There's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of people willing and wanting to sell you something. The best techniques involve being smart and taking advantage of the resources that are available. In essence, what you'll end up doing is doing exactly what the lead companies are doing. It's not that hard to do, and it's an essential part of your business. We scroll down a little bit. Offer your clients a stripped down free website and see your business soar. My company is giving away free websites with no strings or catches. You're more than welcome to sign up. We'll help you move it up the search engine, or at least we'll tell you what to do. Put it on your own domain name. You will end up making more money. When you see how easy this is for yourself, your clients will need something similar. We also know a lot about leads. Close to 10,000 people are in our system at the beginning of 2019. I imagine this will increase exponentially. Free mailers. We'll go through these points one by one. Every 5 Medicare sales gets you 1,000 mailers. Obviously, when you're in this business of selling, you want to search out and get the best deals, get the highest commission. It mentions here highest CMS allowed commissions on all Medicare Advantage, highest allowed per carrier on supplements. We'll get you more money with those lead bonuses. Final expense insurance leads. There's a company out there called Consumer and Business Data. ListShack Pro will sell you 50,000 names for $50. Direct mailing services. Everyone and his sister wants us to send them customers. Every lead postcard company out there. Only going to work with companies that will give you the best deals. The two big gorillas in this business are called Target Leads. There's another one out there called Gamer Direct. Contact here of Olga. Another one called Marva. These are postcard companies. You can see sample postcards here. They're huge. A lot of the independent insurance agents, captive agents, a lot of sales teams out there are going through these people. You could ask them for response rate percentages. Click on a sample postcard, well done postcards. These people will speak to you and they will tell you the return response rate percentages. Good information. Individual insurance companies as well give you postcards. Check with companies that you are contracted with and you'll get postcards on individual products. Here's the kicker. Do-it-yourself mailers. The image is very much noticeable. It says, don't be stupid. Number 1, consult with pros as to content of the postcard. You've got pros up here. Find a local printer. That's local. You have to find that yourself. Go to the post office and open a return reply account. Doing that, you'll get the lowest possible price. You'll get a higher return rate. Since the prospect sees a local return address, since it's local, there'll be a faster delivery back. Time is money. Again, don't be stupid. Some added bonuses of this. A lot of people have websites. A lot of people have cell phones. If anyone's been in a Starbucks, you've noticed that everyone is staring at their phone. Incorporate your website, which of course my company will give you on the postcard that you're sending out, or any type of advertisement. I've noticed for the past 20 years, every time Geico Auto Insurance has been on TV, they've been pushing their Geico.com. So you being an insurance agent, you're in a similar business, you have to do what big boys are doing. Of course, put your phone number on there as well. Not everyone likes to put stuff in the post box. If someone actually takes the time and effort to fill out the information on that postcard, they take the time and effort to put it in the mailbox, they're probably more likely to be a real customer. Very high response rates. But if a lot of people haven't opened up their mailbox in years, a lot of people, if you're only depending on people that really want to buy stuff from you, you may have to find another job. You have to get higher response rates. And some of the ways to do this: workshops, seminars on Medicare, annuities, long-term care, final expense, funeral expenses, whatever you could think of. The workshop is a great idea. People are always looking to be associated with professionals. What better way to indicate that you are a professional person that you do a weekly workshop on a particular subject? That's a very good indication. Let's look at the bullet points on this. Number 1, people love to meet and mingle with those in similar situations. Number 2, people love to consult with experts. Number 3, people love to deal with those that are out there and accessible. Number 4, telemarketing, mailers, ads, etc. can gather people to your weekly, monthly workshop, the library, church, or coffee shop. The main point is to indicate an audience while you're advertising that you are an expert and that you are accessible. So the do-it-yourself mailer is probably not a bad idea to really be pushing a weekly workshop that the people could call in or even SMS text you to reserve for that workshop. It doesn't mean that the people are going to show up. It doesn't mean that you have to have 20, 30 people there every time. And it doesn't mean that when the people call up or text message you as a reservation, you could make the appointment right then and there. You're the salesperson. Your job is to bring sales into the kitty. Scroll down a little bit. You notice it says age insurance leads. There are companies out there that will sell these type of data, but again, it's just data. A little bit lower, life insurance leads $8, final expense life transfer leads, all this stuff $8, $6, $9. You also notice it has click here for final expense phone script, very high professional phone script for annuities as well. Final expense, beautiful phone script. You're more than welcome to use it to make money. The fact of the matter is my company was in the live transfer lead business for quite a while. There's better ways to do it than pay us $8, $9, $10 or $6, whatever it happens to be. And I'll go through that in a moment. Health insurance leads are a little bit easier to get for $6. There's something out there called Medicare Advantage lead generation stands. This business is always changing. This is a very hot product for people specifically in this marketplace. If this is something you need, please contact us. We can get this for you. This is the meat of this video. Other services receive tutelage as to setting up lead generation, expert advice. YouTube and other lead generation companies are great tools for example sales pitches. Live transfer lead companies are selling their leads at $20, $30, sometimes up to $40 a lead. In order for them to get you to give them that type of money, they'll show you their example sales pitch. It's not a secret. YouTube as well, you'll see a lot of good information as well. Your lead generator TelePro should generate between 1 and 2 leads per hour. There are American companies out there that will hire the Filipino and charge you $12 a lead. I'm speaking specifically about face-to-face final expense leads. There is a company out there that will charge that $12 a lead. Then you will need a higher quality appointment setter that this same American company will charge you $16 appointment and schedule your day via Google Calendar contacts for you to run appointments. This company exists. A little bit of research, you could very easily figure out what these people are doing. Home-based telemarketing marketplace, 20,000 phone pros freelancers software included. I mouse over this, you note in the bottom left it says Outbounders.com. Outbounders.com is what this lead company is doing. They're hiring people who make between $3, $4, sometimes up to $5 an hour, and they generate 2 leads per hour. If you do this yourself, you will be 100% certain that the lead is only going to you, which is ultra important. If you don't feel like hiring and interviewing people on a one-on-one basis, there's a company out there that, in fact, it's the same company owns this home-based telemarketer marketplace. It's called globalsky.com. You'll have to hire at least 4 people and pay those 4 people $8 an hour, 8 hours a day. This will include the software as well. Scroll down a little bit. I'm mousing over it. On the bottom left, you see Upwork.com. That's a outsourcing portal with 12 million registered freelancers. These people are all over the world. They're from $3, $4 an hour up to $20, $30, $40 an hour. You're the boss. This is your business. If you scroll around internet, if you read a lot of these webinars and seminars, various marketing places trying to recruit insurance agents, for the most part, there's 3 ways to get leads specifically for final expense insurance. Annuities, Medicare, life insurance, all very similar. You've heard that Facebook leads are hot. They may or may not be hot in 2020, 21, 22, but right now they're hot in 2019. Not a bad idea, since this is one of the 3 ways people are generating leads today, to actually do it yourself. No middleman, no fear of them taking your leads, overcharging you. Most importantly, not telling you when Facebook leads will not be hot, which eventually will happen. Learn how to do this yourself directly from Facebook. They want people to learn how to use their system. There's a training module, but of course, just like everything else on the internet, open up an account, read, click. Within a couple hours, you become as expert as anyone else. A little bit lower, NAPE review of automated dialers. There's quite a few companies out there. There's no shortage of dialing companies. Not a bad idea if you're hiring people to do something, to do it yourself first. If you decide to hire people and having no idea what these people are doing, you probably will not succeed. So definitely get on the telephone yourself, use the technology that your workers are using, become good at it, think before you start paying out paychecks to other people. A little bit lower, you notice that Google Contacts is also a CRM, which is enough for most agents. Great tool. Google tends to do everything well. A little bit lower, ProsperWorks. It's a relatively inexpensive CRM. A CRM is really just a place to store information. Calendar integrates a lot of different stuff, makes stuff easy. A lot of the good dialing systems do come with CRMs. I know specifically there's a company out there called VanillaSoft that integrates the two of them very well, and they're charging, I believe, $150 per month, which is on the upper end of dialer CRM. The phone company that my company uses is, we like it. It's called Dialpad.com. They're charging $15 a month. It integrates very well with Google. It also integrates from cell phone to desktop as well as texting people. That's probably something people need nowadays, and that's why we put it here. A little bit lower, Fiverr. The main thing you really have to do as a financial service salesperson is to come across as a professional. And of course, if you have a nice answering machine, a nice voice broadcast, whatever it takes, it really is something that makes you seem more professional. The company that my company uses is Irish guy. He charged $5 for our answering machine. That's why we're telling you about it. Google Calendar. There's a lot of these mailing companies. You've heard of MailChimp, but the company that will have the highest the highest go-through ratio will be called Gmass, because it's not a traditional bulk mail company. They're using Gmail and sending stuff out on a one-by-one basis. They're only charging $9 a month. The maximum they'll allow you to do is 2,000 emails per day if you use a Google Business email account, but that will get you the highest open ratio. Google Business email, I believe they recently increased their rates to $6 a month. It's just one way to come across as a little bit more professional. Right below this, there is a company out there called WarmConnect.com. They have the lowest rates in the world on voice broadcast. The legality of this, I'm not 100% sure about, but of course, if it is legal, it's an excellent way to contact people. Free Google generated leads. My company happens to own quite a few websites that generate leads. If people are contracted through us and making sales, we'll simply give you this stuff to you. A little bit lower, you notice it says outside lead sources for agents. Click this. It's an Excel spreadsheet of approximately 60 lead companies. This is an incredible amount of information. These people want to recruit you as a customer. That's because people are spending $30, $40 for a live transfer lead, which can be generated for $3, $4 maximum. And that's why there's a lot of competition in that lead company. You'll notice that this Excel spreadsheet, which is from a couple of years ago, has a lot of companies that are no longer in business. Obviously, a lot of the top producers are doing this themselves. My company happens to be a tech company. We give you this stuff for free at no catches, no strings. It's free and always will be. We'll give you a Medicare supplement quote engine of the highest quality, life insurance quote engine as well. You could click. You'll see how good they are. We'll also give you a website at no cost or obligation. An example website, I just click right here. You'll notice it's aesthetically pleasing. I would say the best part of these websites are the quote engine. You click, you get the quote. There is a very strong likelihood that a person inputs their personal information. A click for a quote, customize your quote to compare plans and save money. There's a high likelihood after seeing that it's a real quote engine, professional looking, that the person puts in name, phone, email, you get email, client gets email, plus it goes into your back office. If you could find a better website out there for collecting name, phone, and email of the client, please tell me. There is an option on this particular website to exit out. If you want to toggle this where there's no X out or there's no pop-up, you're more than welcome to do that. But on this sample website, that's what we did. There's an app request as well as a full life application. I'm pretty darn sure that there's no company in the internet that offers a full life application, which again, people fill it out, you get email, client gets email, plus it goes into your back office. It's not a real full life application. It's just to give you the information. You do whatever you want with it. The fact of the matter is my company is hot and heavy on generating and informing you of what the best deal is on lead generation. We definitely want you to take our advice because you will end up making more money and you will end up liking my company. You'll probably most likely end up using our services, which of course includes the website, and we also offer contracting for approximately 100 insurance companies at the very, very highest commission levels. You're more than welcome to scroll down at the bottom of any of our sub pages and you'll see a ton of links, valuable information to help you make money, which includes of course the commission grid and the e-contracting and a bunch of other stuff. I do thank you for watching this YouTube video. If you have any questions, please call my company